I'll cut this out of the podcast and we can use this. We can present it to him and we can make some money. Get the rights. Yeah. You are listening to the Buds Podcast, hosted by nearly rock stars becoming barely podcasters. I am Michael.
And I'm Kyle. And you can find us on Instagram at thebudspoduk. Feel free to shoot us an email at thebudspodcastuk@gmail.com. We're also on YouTube at The Buds Podcast UK. Find us there for all future episodes.
Enjoy the episode. All right, ready?
Ready.
So 1, 2, 3, clap.
As always.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right on time.
I think that was spot on. I don't know. I think this every week, and every week you laugh at me.
Yeah, that's true. Well, somehow it works out. The episodes keep going out, so something's going right.
No one's said anything different. Either they're not listening, or
well, I know one person who's listening at least, or two. My mom, and then the mates I climb with. I know.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, listen, there is a consistent listenership. There's like at least 4 or 5 people. When I look at the analytics, there's a few different people listening, but it's about 4 or 5 people.
Yeah. Hey, man. We had
our first New Zealander tune in.
Really? Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Cool.
Hello down under to the right.
Hello down under. Yeah. That's far down under.
I had a look at the analytics today actually, and it said Russia's still in there, holding strong.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Russia.
And New Zealand, South Africa, United Kingdom, obviously.
Yeah.
US. Yeah, that's nice. It. So we kind of...
Yeah, that's cool, man.
We need some South America.
Pretty much all around the world.
That's it.
That's really exciting. Well, thanks, guys. Can't believe what we say is actually interesting enough to keep coming back. I mean, I find it interesting. I don't know if this is like super vain or something, but when our last episode went up, I threw it on at work and I listened to it and I actually enjoyed it. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of into this. I can't remember what I spoke about, but
that's a really good sign though, because both of us listen to a fair amount of podcasts. And so if we can listen to it and be like, yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's really different from any other podcasts I listen to because everyone else has like a very strict agenda that they kind of go with. And we just don't really have an agenda except just the album.
You see, I listen to quite a lot of Joe Rogan, and Rogan's a lot like this. It's very loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Also, it depends on who he has on, but like most of the time they'll have like, sometimes they'll have a drink, sometimes they'll have a cigar. Sometimes they just like when McConaughey was on, they like lit a cigar and then McConaughey like put his feet up on the desk and they were just like chilling.
Yeah.
It was so cool, man. And it's just, every episode's like 3 hours long. So it's pretty much, you can't argue with the guy. He's number 1 in the world. So
no. Yeah. Fair enough, man.
Doing something right.
Yeah. That's why when like thinking about doing long form or short form with this, I mean, this is a bit of insight into the journey that we took to get here, to get into this supreme podcast status that no, we don't. But we were like how should we do this? And chatting with people about long form or short form, or do we go over an hour? Do we crack 2 hours? And looking at the ones I really enjoy, there's plenty of them that are well over an hour and a half. Yeah. So it's just
sweet. Should we get into today?
Yes. So the band, Kyle, do you want to introduce us? Because you introduced me to this band at early on in our friendship, and it's not a band that most people have heard of.
No.
So what's your story with good old RK?
I got introduced to Relient K in beginning of high school. What was I, like 14? 15. It was a friend of a friend who introduced me to them. It got me there. I think it was their second album, 2 Lefts Don't Make a Right, but 3D. Nice. Which is, yeah. And these guys are just awesome. Like, I just love their songwriting. It's very like well, as the listeners, I'm sure if they go check it out, they'll see it's very like punk rock, very tongue-in-cheek sort of stuff. But as the albums progress, the music gets more mature, the lyrics get more mature. It's really, really good. What we're checking out today is Let It Snow Baby, Let It Reindeer, their Christmas album. This is actually their second Christmas album. They had one right near the beginning of their career. I think it was probably around the time they got signed. It was like, or maybe a few years after they got signed, they released a Christmas album called Deck the Halls, Bruise Your Hand, which I thought was amazing.
They have great titles.
I know, man. Like if you can find it, I don't think it's on any of the streaming platforms anymore, because a couple of these songs that we're going to check out today were basically on that album. It's a red cover with a penguin on it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you can find it, it's really good. There's some other songs on there that aren't included on Let It Snow Baby, but yeah, really, really cool.
They have a great covers album as well, which is really fun.
Yes, Relient K is for karaoke.
Yeah, which I think. Oh yeah, that's really clever. You see, they've got great album titles. I know. It's so clever.
Actually, my favorite song on that is they actually do one of the best versions of Africa by Toto, I've heard.
Really?
They're on that covers album.
I don't know if I've heard that one actually. I know the girls just want to have fun, which is a great cover as well.
But I think it was that one and Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears. I think those two songs that they covered, they try to do it as closely to the original track as possible, so they don't do it in their traditional sort of like punk rocky sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they nail it. Like Toto, they nail everything. That keys, tone, and everything. Just they get that stuff down to the T, man. It's amazing. Cool. But yeah, so listeners, go check it out. They are very, very awesome. They hail out of Canton, Ohio, I think. Definitely out of Ohio. I think Canton. They mentioned Canton a few times in some of their songs. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Been a fan for a long time. And actually, one of my mates went to see them live in. Was it? It was somewhere on the West Coast, near the West Coast.
Who was this? Josh.
Yeah. Josh went to see them in Switchfoot. They did like
that was quite a few years ago. That was
ages ago. Yeah,
like 17, 18 or something.
Oh no, I think before that even. Oh no, it may have been 2017.
Because he sent you that clip, right?
It was amazing. It was like snowing, and he just hung out by their tour buses after the show and like waited,
loitering,
like a lurker that he is. And he was like hanging out by their tour bus, and then Matt Thiessen, the lead singer of Relient K, like came out, and then they just like hung out for like half an hour, and then Josh got him to send me like a video, like
that's so cool.
And he duffed my name. He said like Carl or something, and then
hi Carl Coco. Oh, because he was probably like
Josh was like, no, it's Kyle, and he's like, oh, cut. No, that's it was so great. Funny. It was awesome. I still got that somewhere, but it was yeah, man. But cool. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, go for it. Wait, do you want me to do the honors?
Yeah, you do the honors, man. You do the best intros.
Right. Yes,
it's been the tradition. I don't. That whole part.
Yeah. Sorry, I was already into the album. I was like, oh, we already introduced ourselves, right? No. So,
not yet.
You are listening to the Buds podcast. We were nearly rock stars at one point in life, and then eventually we decided to become just about barely podcasters, which is what you're listening to right now. My name is Michael.
And I am Kyle. And as previously mentioned, we are checking out Relient K's Let It Snow Baby, Let It Reindeer. Continuing our holiday theme for this week from in December last week, which was a stellar album. This album's similar in some ways, not as sort of moody and cozy and comfy, but still they're doing it in their own style and kind of moving away from the more traditional sort of instrumentation and songs as well. There's quite a few originals on this one, which are stellar.
Yeah, Relient K get real with their lyrics. They don't like fluff around. deep emotions and things, you know, that people really go through. But I found they tackle those themes so creatively and sometimes with so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's like light-hearted while still being real and not like too down in the dumps about it.
Yeah,
About
totally.
whatever the topic is. Like, I mean, we'll get to it at some point, but the Forget and Not Slow Down album, that's a
Mm,
fantastic album. And there's so much like sort of joy and life in that album, but it's some
yeah.
like real heartbreak stuff in there as well.
Yeah, that I think that album that's my favorite album of theirs by a long shot. And that I
Mm.
think the musically it was their most mature well, I think that was the turning point of their like most mature album in terms of like the music and the lyrics. I think the music is kind of moved away from the punk rock thing and it went to a lot more um could you say adult contemporary? That's
Yeah,
I guess you could
I don't know. I mean, depending on the
I don't know.
context, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it matured from their early punk rock stuff. And yeah, very, very cool album that. And it's actually worth noting that Matt Thiessen, the lead singer, is also he's the core songwriter, lyricist, and producer, and
Oh,
plays.
hectic.
So he
Yeah.
produced that album by himself. So that was a sole producer role there for him on that Forget and Not Slow Down.
So the guy that came in with them, was that an engineer who helped them record it?
Oh no, wait, Mark Lee Townsend was on that, wasn't he? But I think there was something I read about Thiessen doing that more independently because I think that same producer had been on all their previous records. He had literally produced every
Okay.
one from the beginning. And I think Matt may have taken the lead on that album in particular because that album was a breakup album. And it was all concerning like his relationship with his, I think, fiance at the time. They were like engaged. And then,
Yeah, I've heard, or that's what I understood.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that's a great album to check out. But back to some Let It Snow, Baby.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up to the listeners, what we've decided to do is each of us is picking 3 of our favorite tracks off the album because there are 17 stellar tracks here, but we are not going to cover all of those because we will be here till next Friday. So we have decided to do 3 each, and we're surprising each other because we don't actually know what the other has picked. So this is going to be a bit of fun.
Yeah. So maybe if we both pick the same song, we'll just speaking it twice as long.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Cool.
so my first track is, I'm thinking it might be one of the sooner tracks on the album. It's track 3.
Awesome.
Have you got track 3?
Did I have? Hold on, let me.
Is that one of yours?
I had.
Merry Christmas, Here's to Many More.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't pick that one. Good. Okay, cool. So I was just looking through my little list of what I had. Okay, cool.
No, that's right. So I picked this song because I think I was quite affected by the In December episode we did with Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very like sort of sensitive to the like who might be listening to the album, of like how the songs were written, what they're written about, like breaking the fourth wall and speaking about how some people experience such loneliness in the season leading up to Christmas and things, and making a Christmas song out of the fact that Christmas isn't always a happy time for some people. I thought that was really, really touching and very like a very empathetic approach to producing an album. And in that vein, I mean, my third song is kind of like that as well. But in that vein, I thought this was sort of like that, but more personal for me. So projecting onto it, the song it's really just gratitude. The message of the song is like gratitude for getting through the year, with Christmas at the end, and Christmas kind of brings that hope at the end of a really difficult year.
Yeah.
And one that you didn't think you could actually get through. And like one of the lines is, I think it's at the end of the bridge. Something about my life in pieces, but not yet.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the end of verse 1. Oh God, it's always at the beginning. I need to realize my sorry life's not hanging by a thread, at least not yet.
Yes.
And then the chorus, so look at me now, it's finally Christmas and I'm home. Head indoors to get out of this weather. And I think there's like a really interesting, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's kind of like paralleling bad weather, bad winter weather outside with like the warmth indoors where his family is, as like the whole year he's had away from home and then coming home finally for Christmas and gaining that, like, it's almost like his like heart's sanctuary from all the chaos and hurt that he might have experienced. He's like getting rest from that in winter and it's, or in Christmas, and it's kind of like the hope of the year when you've had a really hard year and like leading into winter is never, and the sun, you know, disappears for a few months. I mean, I presume Ohio gets cold. I think they get quite a bit of snow up there.
Yeah, they get like, it's like Midwest. So I guess they would have crazy snow and proper cold. Not like
more than we have now.
Yeah,
I'm still rocking shorts and t-shirt very comfortably. I went to climbing on Monday and I just wore flip-flops. I was like, I'm going to be in the car and they're going to be outside for a minute. I can wear flip-flops.
Yeah, but you built different as well. I know people know us by voices, but one day we'll do video and you'll see Mike and he's like a Marvel superhero. He's ripped. So this dude could probably rock shorts and a t-shirt in like -5.
I did go a whole year without wearing longs at work, and I work in a workshop, and there's like heating. The radiators are like 30 meters apart on the edges of the walls of the workshop. So when you stand in the middle, you're pretty darn cold with the big door open. But yeah, I guess it's just. It was a bit of a bet between myself and a colleague, and I won.
That's amazing.
But anyway, so this song felt quite more. I connected with it a bit more personally. I think because with my daughter in her second year of life, so many different developmental stages and things, and we were talking about this before the episode, but. Just in the last few weeks, oh man, like just reaching the precipice of 2, and it gets so much more difficult being a parent, so much more than like a newborn phase, you know, where life is a blur.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, their personality is their own, and she has her own autonomy, and just trying to get anything done, just it's so difficult.
Doesn't sit still anymore. Chasing them around.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nice, man.
That's why I picked this track.
That's a great choice.
Do you know this song at all? Is this one that?
Yeah, I know this song. It's one of my favorites. There's something about the originals on this album that are really sort of, obviously, as we'll see, because I think one of the originals I picked isn't quite so contemplative. It's kind of more, anyway, we'll get to that one. But yeah, for the most part, these sort of like more Christmassy ballad ones are great. Like like you said, it's so sincere in the lyrics and so honest. And it's not just this, again, like Robert Glasper, not so like, oh, it's just Christmas and jingle bells and everything's happy. You know, it's really resonating with the fact that it can be a lonely and, you know, sad time for people too. So, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, great track. What's your first track, Carl?
So I'm not going to do the one because it's also pretty low key, like sad one. So let me go to the next one. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Actually, yeah, this one's good. So this one I chose is In Like a Lion, Always Winter. Did you choose that one?
In Like a Lion. I didn't choose that one. No.
Okay,
sorry, I didn't recognize the title for a second.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is actually on. So that previous Christmas album that I was talking about.
Yes,
this was on there as well. And interestingly, he wrote this about The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
he kind of pulls the parallels of that story and the Christmas story together.
That makes so much sense.
And then basically I don't know if he re-recorded it or at the time when he wrote it, he was basically wrote it hoping that it would get picked for the film. They would use it in the soundtrack.
Right.
But it's brilliant. So it kind of it almost mimics almost like a breakup or like heartache of not seeing like a loved one or a partner or something at Christmas time. But when you think about it then from the perspective of Narnia, it's basically talking about Aslan like not always being seen, but then he comes back in the end, right? And then that then links to like Jesus essentially. So because obviously Aslan's like a metaphor for Jesus in the Narnia series. So
yes, yeah.
It's if you go back and read some of the lyrics, it's brilliant. Hold on, let me pick a good verse here. Where's that last?
I've got the bridge over here. The bridge is pretty good.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just scrolling.
But, I mean,
sorry.
you can, no, that's right.
I've got a very small window here, so just scrolling down.
There's an interesting thing. If you put the mouse in the corner of the window, you could drag it. Is that what that's for?
IT 101. Okay, I get it now, man. Okay, here we go. So so I will go to the bridge. Okay, so it says, and everything, it changed overnight. This dying world, you brought it back to life. And deep inside, I felt things shifting. Everything was melting away. And you gave us the most beautiful of days. And then the outro is probably my favorite part of the song. I just love, musically, I love how it all just sort of gets stripped away. And it just goes back down to his vocal. And it's like almost sounds like a little toy piano he's playing on.
Yeah.
Like almost like a kiddie's instrument, which actually he did on one of their, I think it was on, I think it was like their second or third record. He played like a whole track with like a kiddie's instrument, essentially. It was amazing. Like it's
That's
just
cool.
So fun. But anyway, the lyrics here just say like, because when it's always winter, but never Christmas, sometimes it feels like you're not with us. But deep inside our hearts, we know that you are here and we will not lose hope.
That's really cool.
So again, like going back to Narnia, very cool, because obviously there's just like this, sort of perpetual winter in Narnia, and they never really know if it's ever going to break. But then once they've seen Aslan, they know that it can break and it will break. They just don't know when he's coming back to break that winter. And it's kind of going back to what you were saying in the previous track is, I think sometimes our years can feel, if you have a really crappy year, like your year can just feel like this massive winter. Even if you're going through summer and you're going through difficult times or something, like your whole year can just feel like this long, long winter. And sometimes Christmas can just be that like little lift, at the end. And it gives you that hope. It gives you something to look forward to. And I think sometimes people don't realize that Christmas sometimes isn't always happy. And if you're lonely or you don't have loved ones around or stuff like that, it can just continue to be this.
It almost highlights the loneliness rather than eases the loneliness.
Exactly, yeah. And you just wonder, is it ever going to break? Is it ever going to sort of relent? And I think at some point it does. And there's hope somewhere. And I think we need to seek it out, And yeah, I just thought the song was really beautiful in its lyrics and its sincerity. And I just loved it as well. Like there's just all these layers to it, like, the Christmas story, but also Narnia and how he pulls, the way he writes the lyrics and the songwriting's brilliant, the way he just pulls all of that together. But you're constantly like sort of thinking about it in all these different spheres.
It's really cool. It's so artistic.
It's really, really good.
Just
man.
So sorry.
Okay.
I was going to say on hope, because I never really understood that word, even after becoming Christian, and like a lot of people use hope language, and I never really understood the grammar of it, like the meaning of the word and how they were using it. And then someone used the explanation of like when you have your final year exams and the slug of like, you know, getting through the exams and that period, and there's so much stress and so much work to do and things, but what you, even though you don't feel it, you know that summer break is coming up,
Right.
and it's that hope of summer break that's you know it's there, and it's not like you wish summer break is going to happen one day and maybe it's going to happen in June, July, because
Right.
you're hoping for it, but it gives you hope to get through the studies and the exams and stress that you've got now,
Yeah.
which I think is a very different, more tangible way of understanding hope. And it's not like, you know, like
That's really cool. Yeah.
Christians talking about like hoping for Jesus to come back and hoping for life eternal in heaven and things. It's not this like, you know, I wish I might go to heaven one day, you know, but it's that like concrete reality that you want to experience, but you don't quite have it now, or it's hard to feel now. So I think all this, like this song about the hope of Christmas, it's really, it's cool. Like the song just wraps that up really nicely. And that like gives you that hope at the end of the year. You know Christmas is coming around at some point, and at least you would also like quote unquote hope that it's a joyful Christmas. That's like the wishful hope, but then there's the concrete hope that it's going to be around.
Exactly. That's man. That's a really cool way of putting it. I like that. That's awesome. So, did you have your next track?
Yes, my next track is so. I have a Christmas playlist that I've made, and it's the picture on the front is a picture of a cartoon Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, and my playlist name is What's Christmas, Precious? And basically, in that playlist, I put every Christmas song that's not a traditional Christmas song, and it just either takes the Mickey out of Christmas, or it's like a really fun twist on a Christmas song or
That's
something.
Cool.
So some tracks from this album are on there, and then there's Robert Glasper's one, and then there's like a couple tracks from the Grinch soundtrack, and there's No Doubt, Oi Oi Oi.
Oh yeah,
that's it. Yeah. So it's oi to the punks and oi to the skins and oi to the world and everybody wins. So anyway, so in that theme of my Christmas playlist, that's like Rebel Christmas. My second song, I went for Santa Claus's Thumbing to Town.
Yes, that's what I picked as well.
Is you picked down as well? It's such a good track.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I just love that it's like.
Was that your second one as well?
I just love those blast beats. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much fun, dude. It's just like full.
It's so good.
It's just full punk.
But the lyrics, dude, the lyrics are so clever.
It's like, so funny.
He's got to be one of the best lyricists like ever, honestly.
Honestly, like one of the best and one of the most underrated, because he's
totally.
He hasn't got the recognition or like scope of like industry that I feel like he would excel in,
He's just so witty, so funny, but also brilliant in his phrasing and you go for it. So there's one verse I want to read just now, but you go first.
Yeah. So the song starts out. So this song is just like a piss take on Christmas, really. Like there's nothing traditional about it at all, but it's just a load of fun. It starts off in verse 1 explaining that like it was the night before Christmas, and everything's going crazy, out of control, and all of a sudden like the toy shop is on fire and toys are melting and Mrs. Claus is screaming, "No one can ever trust those elves." So basically it's like absolute mayhem on the North Pole. And anyway, because of like certain things happen, like Rudolph in the chorus, it says, "Because Rudolph's puking bows of holly, old Saint Nick ain't all that jolly, and the sleigh's in the shop because it's broken down, but Christmas won't stop. Santa Claus is thumbing to town. Whoa, Santa Claus is thumbing to town. So Santa Claus is hitchhiking around the world to do Christmas.
That's
And
brilliant,
it's just,
man.
I want to watch this movie. I feel like this is going to be the best Christmas movie ever.
How this stuff hasn't been picked up in a Christmas movie, I have no idea.
Honestly, it's so funny.
Yeah. That verse I wanted to read, I love this verse here. It says, every car just drove right past him and sped right out of sight. Santa never got to ask them to drive around the world in just one night. So Kris Kringle started walking through the snow without his sleigh, shed a tear for every stocking that would be empty Christmas Day. I thought it was
So funny.
Oh, man.
And it's just that. It's just verse, chorus.
Yeah.
And
very
it's just
much.
like short and sweet. It's probably like 2 minutes long or something. It's such a short track. But
Oh, dude. But I love the instrumentation, and it's just like heavy guitars and just that like blast beat, like punk rock. It's just balls to the wall, just going for it, man. Like, I love it.
Santa Claus thumbing to town. Whoa. Santa Claus thumbing to town. Whoa. Oh, it's just a great track. And I love that. Like one of my other favorite songs that's on my Christmas playlist is so I don't know if you ever watched, was it last year or the year? I think it was the year before, Christmas before last. That was after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out.
Mm-hmm.
It came out like before Christmas, and then leading up to Christmas, they did a 40-minute Christmas special with the Guardians of the Galaxy characters.
Yes.
That was really cool. And Kevin Bacon starred in it as well. Kevin Bacon was like abducted and like taken up to space, and then
That's
at the end
amazing.
they have this, the Guardians are trying to give Peter Quill the best Christmas, because Peter Quill remembers Christmas when he was a kid.
Right.
So it's Drax and Mantis. I think it's just the two of them. Where's my Christmas playlist now? There it is. What's Christmas, precious? And
So good.
they go and, because Peter Quill loves Kevin Bacon, so they go and abduct Kevin Bacon, and like that's Peter Quill's Christmas present is Kevin Bacon. And then they take him back to the space station that they're at, and called Nowhere. It's this big like celestial skull that's floating in space. And then Kevin Bacon starts singing with the old 97s, and they like dressed up as aliens. So they're like an alien band that just picks up instruments, and they just magically know how to play it. And then Kevin Bacon starts singing the song, which is actually such a lovely Christmas, a lovely song. But then there's also a song called I Don't Know What Christmas Is. Sorry, I'm talking about the song because it like
No. I'm listening. Yeah.
And the intro of the song is like, out on the third planet closest to the sun, there's a special celebration, and it sounds quite fun. A jolly old fella brings toys to everyone on a holiday they call Christmas. Now, I'm not going to lie, it makes no sense to me, but here's what Earthlings told me about this Christmas mystery. And it's like, 1, 2, 3. Santa is a furry freak with epic superpowers. He flies to every human home in under 14 hours. He's a master burglar, a pro at picking locks. If you don't leave milk and cookies out, he'll put dung in your socks. And it's like an alien's perspective on what Christmas is, which I think is just
brilliant.
It's just like to think out of the box and to come up with a concept like that. I think this song, Santa Claus is Thumbing to Town, it's like that same. So it's like, what if Santa's sleigh broke down and Mrs. Claus is pissed at him? What does he do?
I know, and it's just such a brilliant like take on, and just the image of him just walking down a highway, like hitchhiking, trying to like get around,
dragging all his presents behind him on his back.
It's brilliant. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. What
is your third one then?
So my third one is similar in vein to that.
Okay.
It's I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas.
Yeah, I almost picked that one. That was almost my second choice.
I just love the lyrics of this one as well. But now this one was interesting because I don't know if this is a cover or if he actually wrote this. Hold on, let me check here quickly. Because when I searched it, it seemed like, hold on, let me see the credits.
Oh, Sid Tepper.
Oh, yeah, composer unknown.
Roy C. Bennett.
Did you find it?
This is on Music Match. I don't know how accurate it is.
Because I can't find anything on Spotify or on Genius.
Let me check on on Apple Music quickly because maybe there's something over here.
But yeah, man, the lyrics for this is just, they are so great.
I'm getting nothing for Christmas. It's also like,
I broke my
just
bat
so
on
punk rock as well.
What does it say? I broke my bat on Johnny's head. Someone snitched on me. I hit a frog in sister's bed. Someone snitched on me. I spilled some ink on mommy's rug. I made Tommy eat a bug. Bought some gum with a penny slug, but someone snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting that for Christmas. But my favorite part is like, it's all like super punk rock. And then I love that end bit, like that last verse is so good. Or the last chorus. And it just breaks down the doom. And then it just breaks down into this like whole like breakdown thing. And then at the end, he's just like, what does he say? He's like, I'm getting nothing for Christmas because I contributed to the greenhouse effect.
Which is melting polar ice caps.
Yeah.
Which melts the North Pole where Santa Claus lives. He's mad.
Yeah. It's so good, man. Oh my gosh. I love it. But yeah, I love that they're just not taking like the traditional Christmas route, and it's just they're just doing it in their own style, their own vibe, and it's prolific, man. Like 17 tracks on an album, and you're just rocking it your way and doing really cool songs. And I love that there's originals. Well, I mean, I thought this was an original, but because it kind of suits his writing style as well, like that kind of tongue-in-cheek humor and stuff. But anyway, turns out it's not. But
the
amazing
song I always think of that's like Matt Thiessen quintessential is the Mood Rings song, or My Girl's Ex-Boyfriend. It's like such great tracks.
I know. Dude, there's a song, one of the most underrated songs for me is Life After Death and Taxes. On It's on the same My Girl's Ex-Boyfriend. It's on that album. Yeah. It's like right near the end. It might even be the very last song.
Yeah.
That song or Devastation and Reform on 5 years ago. But by the way, listeners, these guys have a stupid amount of albums. They are so prolific. They are crazy prolific. I think they've got, I'm going to count here quickly. I think they've got, I'm going to tell you right now. So their first album came out in 2000. So they released an album in 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2007. No, 2 albums in 2007, 2008, 2009. Okay, wait, hang on, let me count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 albums.
Yeah, see, that is mad, dude.
13 albums in no
20.
They've got one live album, so 14 albums in 20 years.
Yeah, that's
because their last album their live album came out in 2020. But there is and the Birds and the B-Sides, which was their 2008 album, that thing is a double album and it's got 26 tracks on it.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And it's like,
so much music.
It's all their B-sides. So all the stuff that didn't make albums. That's a killer album. I've actually got that here. I got that.
Yeah.
Where did I think I got that in the States, because so much of this stuff you can't get here. You can't get a lot of Relient K stuff here. Like it's.
Yeah.
So actually when you're in the States,
keep an eye.
see if you can find some stuff. I'm sure you will somewhere. Like maybe Target and those sorts of places, because they just I don't know, they just didn't really send stuff anywhere overseas. I had to get all my stuff through friends who were going to the States, or like every time
I'll keep an eye. If I see something, I'll probably try and snag it then.
I've got quite a few of them.
Legally, I'm not going to go shoplift.
Yeah. I've got quite a few of them. I don't have Collapsible Lung or Air for Free. Those are the 2 I don't have.
Those are more recent ones here.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're very cool, man. It's a great one. Yeah. So what's your last track?
My last track is, again, I picked it because it wasn't traditional and it's an original.
Cool.
And I just thought it's like, it's like a different perspective on the Christmas experience that people often overlook in the Christmas season. And it's Boxing Day.
Yes.
It's the song Boxing Day. And this song is great because I don't think we ever really expect the slight melancholy that comes after, like, it's like the slight emotional down after Christmas Day, because we build up for, I mean, some people for like 4, 5, 6 weeks with like decorations and stuff, building up to Christmas Day, and then it comes and goes so quickly.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you get to Boxing Day, and you're like, oh, it's like all this dopamine. You're in like a dopamine crash. It's like so much food the day before, so much excitement and family and stuff. And I just think this song is like so sensitive to that emotion, even by the way it was recorded, where it's just him and an acoustic guitar, and it sounds beautiful as well. It's not like your average Bob Dylan like slugging away at chords. Like, it just sounds really pretty. And the verse one's like, take it all down, Christmas is over, do not despair, but rather be glad. We had a good year, now let's have another, remembering all the good times that we had. No more lights glistening, no more carols to sing, but Christmas, it makes way for spring. And yeah, it's just like a really cool, it kind of like, just like the way the emotion that it's sung with, it just captures that slight, like the like exhale, that like emotional exhale after Christmas Day. You're like building up to this huge thing, and then your body just kind of like relaxes. And what do we do now? You know, after Christmas has come and gone in a storm.
Sure. Yeah, it's such a, like you say, it's just a take on it that nobody really thinks about. Everybody just always concentrates on on Christmas Day and turkey and like all the food and presents and all that stuff. And it's such a cool, such a different sort of perspective to have. And also, what was I going to say now? Like, I think instrumentally, the way it's done is exactly that. It's quite melancholic and sad and pulled and stripped back, because obviously everything is getting stripped back, right? Like after Christmas, everything's sort of like tailing off, and the instrumentation and the music seems to do that as well. Like, because then by the end, it's like sort of all the instrumentation, like, it kind of drops off, and then it's just like him at the end again. I think is that the one? I think it's just with piano and him singing at the end.
Which song?
This one.
This one's just
Day,
guitar, I think. I thought it was just acoustic.
I'm sure there's like a...
Yeah, it's just him in a room. It's almost like it's recorded live.
But right at the end? No, nothing? I'm so sure it was...
No, give it a listen quickly.
Confused. Yeah, I'm going to. Hold on.
It almost sounds like there's one mic in the room.
I think I'm confusing
like sitting...
it with... I'm confusing it with... what's the other one now? And all these names are
the other really chill one. There's I Hate Christmas Parties.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Because that's got like I'm thinking he's got like the shaker thing in the background, and then it goes into like a full band thing near the end. But then it tapers off into, I think, just him on keys. But hang on, let me see.
Yeah, that's a sad song as well.
Yeah. I love the one lyric in that song I love is like, you and the cookie tray both hear me say, bar humbug. I love that. I love that lyric. Okay, I found it.
Are you listening to it now?
Yeah. Oh no. He's like whistling it at the end.
Oh yes.
Yes. I knew it got pretty sporadic, and then it was, because there's still that acoustic. You're right. I like that.
Yeah, cool. It sounds like there's just like one really nice mic, sort of maybe like a meter away from him or something, and he's in a room, and then he's playing, so you get the whole room sound around the guitar and his vocals, and it sounds like it's intimate without being. It's like it's like intimate and sort of not overproduced in a way. Like it's got like a really raw feel with how he performs the song,
That's cool.
which is cool because you can kind of imagine yourself. It's almost like an after party, or like in the films, when someone wakes up from a party and it's just them alone with like a messy house, and it's like all alone by myself.
That would make
The
for an
party was
epic.
great.
That'd be an epic music video of him just sitting like in the middle of like the living room with like all the lights and stuff like sort of like falling down, and he's just sitting there like singing this, like as like everything's getting pulled down, or the Christmas tree lights go off. That would be great.
I'll cut this out of the podcast and we can use this. We can present it to him and we can make some money. Get the rights. Or we'll leave it in the podcast, publish it, and there's our copyright.
There you go. Matt, please make a music video.
Yeah. Honorable mention.
Yes.
Firstly, my WTF award goes to Good King when
that was gonna be mine. That high note, bro.
What the hell is going on with that song?
How he gets that high? That's like almost like Corpus Christi Carol from Jeff Buckley. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, on the feast of Stephen. It sounds like it's like I can imagine, I can like remember times when I sung hymns in church and just not taking it seriously and like almost copied the older ladies around that singing falsetto.
But it's so, one of my favorite parts of that song is where like you hear one of the other guys come in for like a harmony,
like the low register, yeah.
But it's really funny because you can hear they almost sound like they're sort of laughing because it's like they're both trying to like hold it, but they can't like hold the note, and they're both like, whoa, and it like you can hear their voices like waver. Like it's so good. Oh my gosh.
I love moments like that. Like there's a Bob Dylan song where he starts off playing and it's like 2 strums into a chord in, and he just like bursts into laughter, and you just hear the whole studio start laughing, and then he comes in and starts over again.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's good stuff.
Oh, nice, man.
But official honorable mention,
yes,
because both of us thought the other person was going to pick it, so neither of us picked it. But it deserves picking.
Absolutely.
12 Days of Christmas, this epic classic.
Yeah.
How do you even begin breaking this song down?
Well, it's the classic 12 Days of Christmas, but Relient K style. There's no way else to describe it, because it's just epic the way they like break it down in all the parts. Like you just have to go listen to it. Like it's all the parts are all like sort of so different, and then it's like the vocal stuff is amazing, the breakdowns are insane. It's just so good.
Yeah, it's like the first, because it's on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree, and then it's like second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, 5 golden rings and a partridge, and then it's like after, and then they go into the chorus. Where is that?
As one of my notes here
the
was
song
like,
is so long. I'm trying to.
It's just like escalating musical chaos. That's pretty much.
Yeah. Honestly,
but that scream, that like emo like scream thing, where it's
like, I think it's like verse 8 or 9 or something.
Oh my word, yeah.
5 golden rings. What's the chorus? Because it's like after verse 5.
Yeah.
He's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then they go into the chorus and it's like, what's a partridge and what's a pear tree? Well, I don't know, but I don't know. I can't find the lyrics here. It's just so.
Well, I don't know, so please don't ask me. But I bet there's a terrible gifts to give.
Yeah. But I bet there's terrible gifts to give. And it's just so funny because everyone, my whole life, I'm like, what the heck is a partridge? Like,
oh, yeah.
I think it's a bird or something. Partridge.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Well, I suppose everything else is a bird, so. But then 5 golden rings is, oh no, but they got out of birds.
there, and then it goes to that. Sorry, I'm like 2 minutes 39 into it, and then they go back to it's like that big choral sort of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nine, go, Dad, ring.
Ring.
Then it goes to
And
that,
then
like,
in one of the
emo
verses it goes
scream.
backwards. They
Does
they
it?
say 5 golden rings in reverse. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
When it,
cool. I
where
missed
is
that.
it now? 5 golden rings. These lyrics are laid out so badly. They've like mashed up all the verses, so I can't actually track. Golden rings.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know, but they say 5 golden rings backwards, so it's like Snir Nelog or something like that.
It's that final 5 golden rings where they do like the big, like, basically like emo punk rock like breakdown, and there's like that scream over the top.
12,
and then
11, 10, da 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 da, 9, da 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 da, 8, da da da. It's so
and
cool.
then all those breaks, and then the
gold. It's so cool, man.
one of my favorites in that breakdown. So after that part, when it goes, it's like, oh wait, hang on. So it goes, wait, hang on. So when it goes, and then it breaks down, and then
They just start like leaving out words and just put in sound effects instead of actually singing the lyrics.
Good, man. Oh my god.
It just gets more unhinged as it gets on.
But musically so tight. Like it's
amazing. Yeah,
it's crazy how tight that the band must have been.
So well. And like and every different theme, like when it starts at, so basically from like 5 down, it obviously goes back up to 6 geese a lane, 5 goods, and then it's like 7. So each number increment higher, it almost like change. So this is for the listener. It almost like changes genre or like style of music. And then it goes from like half time to like double time to like choral and then full on metal breakdown. It just goes all over the place. And yeah, I think it's verse 8 or something, verse 7 or 8, where they start leaving out words and just like do the whole sound effects thing, and it just
shows you their like musical dexterity, man, because they can pretty much just go wherever they want. They're just incredible musicians,
and just the imagination and like knowing, having seen footage of 21 Pilots backstage, listening to these guys, you can see the lineage of musical creativity. And just thinking out the box from these guys to 21 Pilots, and like how 21 Pilots have like arranged their music and set out their songs from like Vessel, you know.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's great. Because I know
it's like fantastic.
This is also a lot of like crossing over like with these sort of like Christian bands. Like I know Switchfoot and Relient K, they've both appeared on each other's albums. Like I know Matt's been on like some Switchfoot stuff and vice versa. But that would be such an epic tour. Can you imagine seeing Relient K and Switchfoot together, bro? That would be awesome.
I mean, seeing Switchfoot by themselves that one time with you was mad enough. Like I can't imagine watching these guys as well.
That'd be epic. But yeah. No, man, that was great. That was so cool.
That was fun. You know what? I didn't for some reason, I didn't think of my 3 words for this album.
What did I actually? I totally forgot.
But yeah, I mean, this last period has been a nuts one.
I mean, I can probably think up 3 on the spot.
Yeah, it might be more creative that way. Should we go in turn with our first, second, third word?
Yeah.
Okay. You go first. That's your album.
I would say Mary.
Oh, nice. Fun.
Contemplative.
Ooh, okay. Pulling out the 4-syllable words. I'll pull out another one. Experimental.
Oh. Where am I going to go now? Oh my gosh, I'm going blank. What would be another good word for this album?
Good describe. It's so hard to like box it in as well.
Creative. I'm just going to say creative.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It really is. I mean, the album title in itself is creative.
Yeah. I'm scrolling and I like looking at all the titles and things. Okay. Diverse. It might be a bit of a cop-out, but it's so hard to box in between like the traditional ones and just the like total like madness of some of the tracks.
Yeah.
But yeah, great album, Kyle.
Nice.
Thanks for bringing it up. I was trusting you to bring this one up for us.
I had to, man. This is definitely in my top Christmas albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you said,
one.
like rebel Christmas albums, not my traditional Christmas albums.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool.
So this kind of wraps it up for the Christmas focused season. It was a little shorter for us than we were thinking of, dear listener. But we've really enjoyed it, and we hope you've enjoyed these last 2 albums that we've done for Christmas. Going forward, we're going to try a couple things. We have a couple ideas of some short form episodes. So we haven't really come up with a name for this next one we're going to try and do in terms of like the type of episode it is. We haven't thought of how we're going to name it.
We'll announce it in the first episode.
There we go. we'll have to come up with an answer.
Yeah. We'll definitely come out with the name, and yeah, like Mike said, it'll be a fairly shorter version, but where we will be discussing like each of us will pick a single that we're going to discuss. That could be a single off of a past album, or just a single release that an artist put out, and just we're going to just discuss basically why it caught our attention, why we like it, and then introduce the other to that track, which will be cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay. So that's it for today. Don't forget to check us out on our socials. So we're on Spotify. Everything I've updated Spotify's. I've updated YouTube. So everything is up on YouTube at the moment. All the episodes you can go and check those out. That is the Buds Podcast UK. Same handle on Instagram. And yeah, spread the word, spread the love. Tell everybody you know. We need people to listen, and you are the best vehicle to do that.
Yeah, the power of one Kiwi and one Russian in their respective countries goes a long way.
And leave comments, subscribe, do it all.
Yeah. Let us know, how did you find us and why? And do you have any album suggestions?
Yes, we need album suggestions. Please tell us.
We're really curious about what you guys are thinking and enjoying and listening to at the moment. So let's get chatting.
Exactly. Gets us to discover some new stuff as well, which is awesome. Yeah,
challenge us. Come on. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a good night. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, fellas.
Right back at you, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.